Hi, welcome to Right Alongside. Today I have the Blackburn Tradesman multi-tool here to show you. So this is a multi-tool with lots of functions. It's a little bit unique, and that is the reason why I chose to pick it up and give you guys a look at it. So this is how it comes packaged. You can see it's not a super large multi-tool, but it's wider than some. It's also a little bit thicker than others. So there's some of the functions that it describes, as well as tutorial on how to break the quick link with this tool, which is one of the unique features that I found to be pretty cool. Alright, so here is the Blackburn Tradesman multi-tool out of the package. And right away there's a few things I really like about this particular tool. For one, it's nice that the sides are what looks like anodized with these copper anodized rings around the bolts, and it looks like you can use a 3mm maybe Allen key to take this apart if you needed to, or to snug things up if it happened to get loose. The other thing I like is that it's got this Blackburn branded Ranger band on it to keep all the tools together. It's branded on the one side there, and that could come in handy for other stuff, but it's nice that it keeps all these tools together, especially if they start to get a little bit loose and rattle around. It's nice to keep it as one nice package there. So then kind of the third thing I like just right out of the gate is that everything is nice and matte black finished. I've had stainless steel multi-tools from Crank Brothers before, and I thought, oh, that's great, they won't get rusty, but I kept them in a jersey pocket on my shorter rides over the years, and they rusted as well. I do like the black finish. Might be hard to find it if it falls out of your pocket or out of your bike packing bags or wherever you might keep it when it's on the trail, because it's this darker color, but I do like it overall. So we start looking at these tools here. So we got flathead here. These tools are kind of tight in the beginning. Then let's see here, these actually have some markings on them, so let's see if I can get these out of here. So this chain tool is kind of wedged up against those tools on the opposite side. So it looks like there's a T25 Torx, so that would be used on your 6-bolt disc rotor bolts. And then there's a T30 as well. And let's see, on the top here it says CRV and 5mm. So 5, looks like this one's a 6, although I don't see it marked. And then this one says CRV 8, so that would be good for like pedals. And what I noticed was that it's hollow, so that probably eliminates some of the weight. I don't know if that has any other function to it. But then you have, I believe, our 2.5. I don't see these ones marked at all. 2.5, a 3, and a 4mm. And then you have this disc brake spreader tool, which is interesting. It is made of plastic, so it says right on it, let's see, do not twist. Disc brake spreader. So it is plastic. It doesn't feel like it's very strong at all. You can see me bending it there. So just use it for disc brakes. Don't try to pry anything. Don't try to remove a tire with it or anything like that. And then this is where you can keep the 2 halves of your spare link. So I'll show you how that works. But here's kind of the real bread and butter of this tool. This is the chain breaker, which you break the chain here. This looks like a typical chain breaker tool. but then there's also this quick link separator here. So let me show you guys what I used previous to this. Alright, so this is what I've been carrying around with me with my Park multi-tool that basically just has Allen keys on it. So I haven't had my, I lost my Crank Brothers multi-tool that had a chain breaker on it and had the T25 Torx and all that, but it never had a way to separate the quick links. So I always carried this patch kit, and inside I have my quick link and some other small items, but I would always carry the shoelace wrapped around that patch kit box because you can actually thread the ends through your chain, and then you can pull it, and basically you pull the ends opposite once you have it through the chain, and you can snap the link apart. But that's been a real chore, especially out on the trail when you're tired and it doesn't always work. I'll show you how this disc brake spreader tool works. And these are helpful to have around. I don't know if you guys have ever used a disc brake spreader, but if you have your wheel off and you clamp down on your brake lever, you're gonna have a hard time getting those brake pads apart without a tool. So these are actually pretty stiff going in here. You're not gonna lose these accidentally. So they stick out just a little bit. And the idea is to slide those in there. And it looks like you have to actually rotate those all the way around to sit on top of the pins that stick through. And then all the rest of the tools just kind of fall back into place. This is kind of an annoying thing. This thing just slides around in here, so you have to just position it right to put it back. So one of the things I was actually very curious about at first was these L-shaped Allen keys for the smaller, the 2.5, 3, and 4 millimeter Allen keys. And I'm sorry, it's 2, 2.5, and 4 millimeter Allen keys. So 2, 2.5, and 4. No 3 millimeter, which is a bummer. But I was curious as to why they would put L-shaped and not just straight, because you could turn, like with these, you can turn them at 90 degree and kind of have an L shape there. But what I've realized is that you actually have a little bit better motor function turning it this way than turning it this way. So if you were supposed to just unthread a bolt, an Allen bolt, it'd be easier to make this motion than it would be to make this motion when it's on the side. It makes it so it's not exactly centered. That's a little bit harder to rotate it around. So that's just my take on it. Blackburn may have had their own reasons for putting those L-shaped tools on there. But I think it's a great multi-tool. It'd be nice if they had a 3 millimeter Allen key on there. And there'd probably be a few other tools I'd like, but instead of that Torx 30, I prefer a 3 millimeter Allen key on there. But anyway, that's what it says on here. It is 2, 2.5, and 4 millimeter Allen keys. Oh, there is a 3 millimeter. I just missed it. So 3 millimeter, 5, 6, 8, and the 2, 2.5, and 4. So there you go. That's great. It'd be nice to have a Phillips, I guess, but the flathead should work in a pinch. Anyway, just wanted to show you guys this Blackburn Tradesman multi-tool. It's pretty unique. That quick link breaker tool is something I haven't seen on any other tools. I've seen pliers out there. There's quite a few different ones. I think Wolf Tooth makes one. One Up makes one. There's quite a few. KMC makes one too. But nothing like this that actually goes into your multi-tool. So I thought it was worth showing you guys. It's a cool looking tool. Blackburn stuff's great. Their lifetime warranty. I've actually, when I used to work at the bike shop, I was able to replace people's Blackburn pumps immediately when they brought them in without even talking to Blackburn. We would just replace them. It's lifetime warranty. Blackburn's really good about it. And their pumps, it's just a side note. In fact, most pumps are very simple. It's just usually the seal in them that needs to be lubricated or cleaned up. So anyway, I'm Nick from Right Alongside. Thanks so much for watching. Please give a thumbs up, and I'll have more content for you real soon.